What's up, FHS? I'm Bryce, and welcome back to another episode of the Saber Roar. Today, we're coming to you from our homes for our first virtual show of the year.
And I'm Ben. In this week's episode, we will showcase our hardworking custodial staff while getting a look into the first Seymours Kitchen. We'll also take a look at the girls' swimming season and bring you some football action by Myles.
Our Franklin staff has had a lot on their plate since the beginning of the year, especially our custodians.
Our custodial staff have been working hard to keep the school safe for us. With the increase of COVID cases at FHS, here's what they've been doing behind the scenes.
COVID has affected our job a lot. We're asked to do more as far as sanitizing, disinfecting the school as we did. We always clean, but now we're really focusing on hitting high contact areas like the cafeteria, door handles, railings, bathrooms. We're spraying those with disinfectant several times a day, so other things that we would normally be doing are kind of put on the back burner. Things can get kind of hectic, I guess, as with any job, and it's just trying to balance all those different tasks and jobs throughout the day and make sure everything gets done. I think the number one thing for you guys is to just wear your masks, stay socially distanced, wash your hands. And then outside of school, you guys gotta do the same thing. Doesn't do any good to do that in school if you're not doing it outside of school.
The custodial staff will continue to work day and night in order to ensure the safety of our students and staff. Make sure to thank them whenever you get the chance.
Did you know that there's a restaurant at FHS? Let's go to Caden to let us in on it.
Thank you, guys. I recently had the opportunity to check out Seymours Kitchen. Let's see what they're cooking in class today.
Seymours Kitchen is a little restaurant that we run from our Exploring Foods class. It gives the kids a hands-on, real-life opportunity to see what it's like working in a real restaurant environment. I started Seymours Kitchen because Exploring Foods is one of our upper-level classes, and so that's a great way for them to apply all of their learning of the different culinary topics that we're covering and put them into a real-life experience.
The students will be preparing soups, salads, breads, and desserts, with fruit and gluten-free options.
For cooking for Seymours Kitchen, the kids do an extensive SurfSafe certification, which talks about safety and sanitation in the kitchen. They get certified for that, so we spend a lot of time doing that. And then with our first round, we talk a lot about sauces, soups, fruits, and vegetables to get ready for this first experience.
Now it's pickup day. During pickup day, the students will be preparing and packaging the food. Teachers will then have the food delivered to them or picked up by themselves.
Shout out to all the teachers that order from Seymours Kitchen. It really helps the kids gain opportunity, and they thoroughly enjoy cooking for you.
Mrs. Heimvetter's students experienced real-world employability skills in the classroom, and teachers were well fed. There will be one more opportunity to enjoy Seymours Kitchen, so listen to the announcements for the details.
The swim team sent several swimmers to state this past weekend. Though their season was very different, they persevered. Here is May Alisali from the Intro to Video class with her news story on the swim team.
As the school year starts, so does the swimming season. But it isn't the same as COVID-19 restrictions have been added, such as spreading swimmers over lanes, social distancing, limited visitors, and masks.
I think the most challenging thing for this season has been the separate team. We're used to all being together, practicing together, and having a lot of team bonding events, and we haven't been able to do that this year, so trying to figure out ways of having Zoom meetings every week as a team so that we can still have that team bonding while socially distancing and being safe during the pandemic.
Something that's been challenging to me during the pandemic as a swimmer is, I guess, just like finding that motivation to keep swimming and like actually having the ability to practice hard and practice like how you used to.
Although there has been challenges, the swimming team has been trying their best to get through the season.
You know, making sure a lot of communication with each other, making sure we check on how each other's feeling each day.
Still competing and trying our hardest, yet also staying safe to keep our season going.
Swimming during this pandemic means a sense of normalcy. I would just like to thank all the coaches and everyone who is making sure the season happens and helping us all stay safe throughout it all.
May did an excellent job in that news story. I could see the Saber Roar staff in her future. With 43 points, the Sabres finished 15th out of 30 other schools.
We're proud of all of our athletes for following COVID protocols to extend their seasons as long as they could. But it is 2020. Franklin High School switched to virtual learning, and we saw an unfortunate end to the Franklin football team's season.
Has anyone checked on Myles lately?
That's a good question. Let's see how the Saber Roar's favorite quarterback, Myles Burkett, is handling this decision. Sorry, Myles, there's always next year, but at least in the meantime, you still have the Saber Roar.
That's all the time we have here for today. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter @the Saber Roar to stay up to date with all things Saber Roar.
We'll see you next time, Sabres.